All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome. I am your sim captain, and right now we are sitting in Montreal, beautiful Montreal, for our short flight today. About an hour or so flight time, heading into Kennedy, New York City. So, should be a nice flight. Some winds down here as well. So we'll see. We should be expecting a very beautiful approach as far as crosswinds and stuff like that. So it's been pretty windy here, at least so far. This morning. So, all right, we're sitting in the Delta A3220. Our flight number today is Delta 5518. So, without further delay, let's hop in here and get our flight started. So, let's do that. Gateway's connected. We have everything in place. Let's start with our. In fact, I'm going to pull out my checklist, make sure I don't miss anything. So, I have my checklist here just in case. And let me go ahead and turn down these sounds here and the music just a bit. Cool. All right, so here we go. We will start with our batteries. Let's get our batteries going here. Battery 1 and 2. External power can come on. We'll turn on our APU. We'll get that started. All right, there we go. Over here, crew oxygen can come on. Everything else here looks good. Let's get our gears 1, 2, and 3. Nice new addition there by the fly-by-wire team. They added that this was not working before. This is the development version, by the way. Coming down here, we can go ahead and turn on our nav lights. That can come on now. We can go ahead and turn on our no smoking sign. We'll put that on for now. Emergency exits can be activated. Everything else here looks good. We can turn this on here, get a little bit of lights within our buttons here. Okay, everything looks good. We'll wait for the APU to get good to go. Start APU bleed here. Right, flaps are open. I think we're good now. Okay, so APU is good to go. Let's go ahead and turn on our APU bleed. Everything else here looks good, guys. Get our fuel pump started. So fuel pumps are in place. Let's get some air conditioning going on this really cold East Coast morning, Northeast morning, that's for sure. And I think we're all set here, guys. Now we can go ahead and start our Pack X. Let's get our passengers in here. So we'll go over to Pack X and let's load up our flight for today. All right, next Montreal to Kennedy. That's good. Delta 5518, flight level 360. That's pretty high for this flight. That's pretty high. We'll leave it. That's fine. Flight level 54 minutes, 30 minutes until takeoff. I believe we can get. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna only put 25 because going into New York can be fun as always. And you can get some delays. So 25, A320, 157 passengers. Man, look, hear those sounds. That sounds incredible. We've done every time I come back. We've done such a good job on the sounds in this aircraft. So that sounds real nice. Oh, hold up. Let's finish that up. Back over here. 25 minutes until takeoff. This is good. Okay, A320, 157 passengers. Nice. We do have Wi-Fi, and we are set. Oh, forgot to start our thing over here. There we go. We'll get that started. That'll take a bit to get going there, but that should be good to go. Okay, that is looking good. While that gets started, we should see it pop up. We'll try again on our Pack X. Let's see. Oh, I'm still going. We'll give it a little bit. All right, well, that's doing that. Let's go ahead and take care of some other things. We'll start our taking care of some lights in here. I think that might have been it. Let's see, there it is. Coming up, game's already open. Alright, so we'll hit OK. Let's try this now. Still not working. So wait to get this to work. Hold on, we go back. If not, I'll close it and restart it. There it goes. Okay. So need to give it a little bit of time there. Let me turn down the sounds a little bit because it's pretty loud here. Let's bring this down a little bit. All right, passengers starting to board. We're gonna go ahead. Let's take care of some of these lights in the meantime. Make this a little bit brighter. computer screens down here, FMS as well. We can bring this up a little bit. Very good. We're going to Unicom frequency 122.8. We are on Vatsim today. Oh, why am I typing it there? It's supposed to be here. That's for other aircrafts. This one is 122.8. It's our radios for today. So we'll throw that there for now. All right, cool. So everything up top is looking good. Let's get into our flight management system here. Let's look at our flight plan. So we're going to go to init. I want to request this. Let's go back to, let's request something new here. MCDU. I want to request my flight plan. ATSU. AOC menu. Init request. That's weird. How come it's not letting me request a flight plan? Alright, that's our information. 5518, Montreal to Kennedy. That's good. Fuel on board. All that is nice. Okay. MCDU. Let's go back and check the fuel. Load up our fuel here. That is what we need. Excellent. So let's load that fuel. Let's go next. And let's load up our payload as well. So that all looking good there. Alright, let's go back to flight plan. How come this is the flight plan that's here? That doesn't make any sense. Let's go to init. No, this information is incorrect. This is not what I want. So how do we clear this? Let's clear this here. And if we clear this, I wonder if it's going to allow us to load our information. Strange. Let's try that again. Let's clear it. Oh, it's not letting us do it. That's weird. I want to load it right from SynBrief. It's not allowing us to do that. ATSU. Let's go back over here. ATC menu. No, this is not it. Did something change? I'm not sure if something changed here. I don't think it did. ATSU AOC menu. This is our actual flight information we requested here. Alright, so that's good. Why is this thing not loading? The fuel looks good as well. Let's look at the payloads. If you look at the payload, 157 passenger. Okay, so this is all up to date. This is looking good. It's just our flight plan. We're not able to get the request here, which is interesting. I want to clear this. Let me see if I can clear this. Nope, can't clear any of this. Interesting. As far as our flight plan goes here, we can go ahead and enter manually. I don't mind doing that, but would have preferred not to have to do that. All right, we'll do it manually. So let's start over here. Our alternative is going to be Boston. Usually is for Kennedy. So KBOS. Oops. Let's clear this here first. We have KBOS is our alternate airport. Our flight today is Delta 5518. So Delta, we'll do 5518. We'll throw that in here as our flight number. Number of passengers doesn't look like this is working. 157. Yeah, that's not good yet. Our cost index. Let me see what our SynBrief has here for our cost index today. It's going to be 5. So cost index is 5. We'll throw that on there. Flight level 360. There we go. Throw that there. Very good. Everything looks good there. Nice. Next, our fuel is loaded, so we can throw this on here. And our block is looking at 5.6. Very short flight. Don't need a whole lot. 5.6 in there. And that looks good, all in place. All right, weird why we couldn't request here from SynBrief. Very weird. We'll play around with this later. Okay, so flight plan. We are doing the departure is the only one they have. Runway. Let's get our ATC information. Well, not ATC, our weather information first. So let's request our weather here. See what we have for both of these airports, and we will get going. All right, very good. All right, let's check if we have message here. Company message received. There it is, right there. All right, so let's get in here. Look at the MEDAR for Montreal. Weather is 260, gusting 18, gusting 23. So 260, I think we'll be using, I think they have 2.4 here. Is that correct? Yes, 2.4. So we'll be using 2.4 left, looking at the charts there. So back to our flight plan. Montreal, departure, 2.4 left, 9,000 feet runway, more than enough. We could use 2.4 right as well. Right is the longer runway, so that's probably the departure runway. Let's do 2.4 right. That makes more sense. Not that we need that much space, but that's probably the departure runway that they use. They tend to use the longer one at times. So 24 right is set in here. That's good. As far as SIDS, they only have one, the Montreal one departure. Transition, there's none. That looks good. We'll throw that in there. All right, now I'm looking at my actual flight plan. I'm going to enter it manually since for some reason it didn't load from SimBrief. Pretty weird. That's okay. It's not a long one anyway. All right, we're going direct FAM, FAWNS. So we'll throw that in here. Okay, that looks good. Next, we're going BUGSY. So BUGSY. So, oh. SY. All right, we got some traffic there. Why on the why did not come through on the actual headphones? Let me check here my audio settings, because you guys are hearing it through the mic, and that's not going to sound clear. So let's see if I can fix that for future communications. All right, there we go. Settings, audio. Okay, I think that should be good now, so you guys can hear it a lot clearer. So now they're coming to the way it's supposed to. Okay, good. All right, so that's set there. Let's go back to our flight plan. We have BUGSY is next, right? So we have that in. That's good. Throw that in there. Next, we're looking at NIPPY. So NIPPY. These are all direct. There's no airways here. So you can put them in direct here. That's fine. NIPPY. We'll go down one more. We'll click here. JFK. That's good. ALB. ALB is the last one. So pretty short flight plan. ALB, and then that's going to take us into our Poly 2 arrival. So let's go. Here it will be the closest one right here. That's the one we'll use. All right. So that is set. We'll play around with the arrival once we're up in the air, so we can get going and not waste any time here. So everything here is looking good. Init page is looking good. Both 1 and 2. Flight plan is looking correct. That's good. Fuel, everything looking good on board. Let's take care of our performance. We are doing flaps 1 here, guys. Transition altitude 18,000. So we'll throw that in here, and we can calculate our speeds here: V1, VR, and V2. So all right, all set there. Our FMS is looking good. We have information already. Oh, we forgot to put in. Let's go back to our MCDU here, and let's get our altimeter. Oops, go back. Receive message. Our altimeter for our location, we are looking at 2929 is our altimeter for today. So 2929. All right, plug this in here. That's the lowest I think I ever seen. Flight directives can come on. Nav is good. We can keep that there. All is looking good. Initial departure altitude for this departure, they don't really have one. Just very clean, straight out departure. So we're gonna go straight to our flight level 360. We'll throw that right on there. 360, perfect. Okay. All right, that looks good, guys. Everything else here looks great. We are ready for start and push. Let's turn on our seatbelt signs over here. That is set to go. Let's go ahead and turn on our beacon lights. Coming down to the bottom, we can go ahead and lock this door here. The other way. There we go. That is good. We can turn this on so we can avoid the message later. And we are set. Squawk 2200. Since we do not have any clearance, but we are IFR, 2200 is what we'll put on here. and we are set. Come back up here. Everything else looks really good. We can go ahead and start our pushback. So we are sitting right now at the south end. We're looking for 24 right, so we could steer to the right. That's what we're going to do here. So let's get the pushback started. We'll do that. 2 into the ground, get our pushback going here. All right, and we can go ahead and get our engines started. So external power can come off right up over here. We can go ahead and begin our engine. Let's start engine number 1. All right, pushback started. What's going on? Let's start that pushback. All right, there he goes. He's moving. Engines are cranking. Let's take off our parking brakes. Engine number 2 is ready to rock and roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight.
Got traffic here.
518 with service to New York. Our flight time will be roughly 54 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew,
all right, pretty nice here. We're going to be going over to the right. Actually, yeah, to the right makes sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence.
We're going to go ahead and
Please take a few moments to now locate one of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases, your nearest exit may be
engine 1 looks
in case of an emergency and we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event
there we go, that looks good. Let's start engine number 2.
An oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
Engine number 1 starting up.
I
think this is good enough for us there. As far as the pushback, that looks good.
Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it is safe to remove it. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
Alright, parking brakes can come on. Let's push away here, wait for number 1 to come on. We're going to turn these off over here, save on some frame rates, that looks good. Everything else is looking good here for our flight at the moment.
If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, number 2 is good, guys. We can go ahead and put this back to start. I'm going to hop over to the our main cabin here, and we can go ahead and turn off our APU bleed, turn on our APU master, and everything else is good to go. So let's get our lights in place here. We can turn on our wing lights, strobe lights not right now. Runway turn off lights and also taxi lights can come on. Everything else here is set and looking perfect, so very good. All right, let's configure our aircraft for takeoff. We have flaps 1. Speed brakes can come on. We can turn on our auto brakes as well. Actually, here's what we need. Transponder is set squawk mode Charlie for Vatsim. That is set up there, and we have our VSP sets as well. So we are looking good for taxi. All right, frequency 122.8. Yes, that is what we have. So we'll call out the taxi right now. Make sure this guy's not backing up over here. Where is he? Nope. All right, so we're good. All right, and we are taxiing via Foxtrot, Foxtrot Bravo, all the way down to 24 right. All right, let's take one last look here. Do we have the weather's correct? 26. Yep, that's perfect. All right, excellent. Montreal traffic, Delta 5518, taxiing via Foxtrot to Bravo for runway 24 right. All right, excellent. Oh, no, hold on a second. I just noticed our frequency on Vatsim was not correct, so nobody heard that. Got to repeat that again. All right, let me see. Yeah, not showing 122.8.
Cabin is ready.
Yep, we are ready too. Montreal traffic, Delta 5518, taxiing via Foxtrot Bravo for 24 right. Montreal traffic. Okay, good to go, guys. Let's take our parking brakes off. And we are ready to taxi. Let's make sure we're clear on our left side here. So now we got traffic there. Yep, so we're clear. We're gonna follow through right through here. This is all parking taxiway, so there's no actual name for these ones. Taxiways. Bravo's gonna be Foxtrot, excuse me, is gonna be right up ahead. So we got some time to get to that. All right, 8 minutes for departure. Expected on Pack X here. All right, as we get rolling on this beautiful clear day, but windy. Same down here in New York where I'm at. Very, very windy. All right, we'll follow this through over to Foxtrot and we'll call out crossing runway 10. Gotta cross runway 10. All right, we'll take the outer one. Yep, this one is good here. All right, here we go. Coming around to cross on Foxtrot. Make a right over here and then a left for Foxtrot. Oh, we got a lot of traffic here. Vatsim today. Montreal. Montreal traffic, Delta 5518, crossing runway 10 on Foxtrot. All right, here we go. Clear of the runway. And we are going straight out here all the way on Bravo.
Express letter to 4 is lining up to 4 left for the Montreal 2 departure.
All right, nice. Taking the left and taking the right. Very nice, very nice. Sounds are amazing. Never gets old. turn up some of these lights here. There we go, it looks a little bit better. The bottom as well, make sure our instruments are readable. Did we change this here? No, we didn't. This one should be changed as well. 2929, so all the way down 2929. Right over here. Oh, speed brakes activated. We're going too fast. Slow down. We'll take care of that right now. 2929. Yep, slow down here. All right. There we go. Where's that traffic? He took off. Oh, there it is. There he is. Oh, stay on track. Alright, nice takeoff there. Montreal traffic, Delta 5518 is taking off runway 24 for the Montreal departure. 24 right, Montreal traffic. Alright, 24 right, guys.
And Express 924 is airborne, passing 2000 for 5000. Then a right turn on course, climbing to 320.
Very nice, very nice. Alright, guys, let's get configured for takeoff. Landing lights can come on. We can go ahead and turn on our nose lights to take off. Strobe lights can come on as well. So advice to crew, we're getting ready for takeoff. And we are all set to depart runway 24. Right. Okay. Alright, we are lined up accordingly here. Oh, that's a nice nice screenshot there we could take for a beautiful Delta A3220. Very nice. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. Okay, airspeed is alive. Comes V1 rotate. Okay, we positive rate of climb. Very nice. Gears are coming up. Okay, we're going to maintain runway heading here, guys. 273. Excuse me, 237. Is our runway heading. So I'm going to hold that here. I'm going to turn on our autopilot. Alright, 237 is good. We can go ahead and bring flaps clean as we continue to climb. Keep the pitch down so we can pick up that speed there. Oh, hold on a second. No, I don't want you to pitch up like that. Let's pick up that speed first. Let's bring the leveler down to climb. That's good. And now we are set for that autopilot. There we go. Looking good. Montreal traffic. Delta 5518 is airborne through 2300, maintaining runway heading. We'll join a FAWNS direct shortly. Okay, very good. Very good. Beautiful takeoff there. The winds were not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Alright, let's hop in here. Alright, we are climbing to 36. Everything is looking good. We can go ahead and speeds being managed. That looks fine. Climb is set. Let's go ahead and direct our first waypoint here. So we are going direct FAWNS. FAWNS, 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 however you pronounce that. Go direct there. We'll go ahead and turn on our manage heading, follow our FMS, and we are good to go. All right, beautiful departure out of the city of Montreal. There in the background, as you can see. Let's hop in here and take care of a few things. We can go ahead and turn off our runway turn-off lights. Takeoff lights can come on as well. We'll keep our landing lights for now. What else do we have? Oh, did we turn this on? Oh, it was on auto, but we could leave it on. That's fine. So we did take care of that. Everything else looking really good, guys. As good speed brakes can come down here. Everything else is set accordingly. Very good, very good. And we are climbing nicely to flight level 360.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet. You may turn on larger
seatbelts
portable
can
electronic
come
devices.
off. Landing lights
This
can
is
come
also a
off.
reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the
We
left.
can go ahead and tell them
This
we are
aircraft is
turning
equipped
off
with
our
onboard
seatbelts. That's
Wi-Fi.
fine.
If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to pay a small fee. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more information.
Alright, that was really good, really smooth takeoff. That was nice. Airport is right behind us there, Montreal. And
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However,
let's
we
check our
ask
flight
that
plan, make sure there's
seatbelt
nothing
fasten
funky in here that needs to be taken care of. Speed is looking good, climb is looking nice, everything in place. Let's go to plan, and I just want to make sure that there's no funkiness happening here. So what do we have? We have FAWNS, BUGSY is up next, that's good. NIPPY, ALB, and then Kennedy. I think LB is the start of our approach, so we're going to start plugging that in now, get ready for that. So let's go here into our FMS and plug in our arrival, excuse me. So arrival here we have, what is the weather? Let's plan for this. So let's go to the MCDU. Let's request the weather from Kennedy and see what runways we're going to plan for here. And then if it changes, obviously you can always go back and change it. Nice clear day up here in Canada. Barely any clouds. Great visibility. Company information is received, so let's hop into our message here, message received, and let's go into our MEDAR, see what we have. So for Kennedy, let's hop on down here. 270, 21 gusting 29. That should be good. So 270, 21 gusting 29. That is going to be runway 31 of right. So let's go back to our FMS here. KJFK arrival. This will be 31 right. Right here. So we'll do ILS for that. That should be a good transition. We'll check it now. But yeah, I think this is perfect. That's all be set. We'll go ahead and insert that in there. And now let's actually check that in our plan. So let's go back up. Alright, so there's BUGSY, NIPPY. Alright, and there is our arrival. So right from Alberta, well, I'm saying Alberta, I'm not sure if that's the name of that. ALB. That can't be, that's probably something else. We go right into our ILS approach. So pretty easy arrival into Kennedy. Straightforward, straight in, so that's good. Alright, we're banking here to the right. Let's make sure everything is good. Yep, so straight to BUGSY here. We are above 18,000, so we can go ahead and make this standard now. There we go. We're looking good, pretty smooth so far. Again, very short flight. We should be there in 40 or less, I believe, because we did leave a little bit early, so this expected arrival time on PAC-X is probably a little bit less than that actual arrival. Alright, looking at our charts, we are expecting to park over at gate C34. So we'll see that there. Looking at my navigraph, seeing the actual arrival here. So there's anything else that we need to be considering. Message from Vatsim, Boston traffic departing runway 22R. Alright. Okay, let's see here. So we're on the Poly 2 arrival. Yeah, we're on the Poly 2 arrival. So hold on, we gotta plug that in. So Kennedy arrival. Okay, we got the runway. Here we go. Poly 2 arrival. Nice. Insert that. And then here we have all the information we need. That should look a lot better now. Let's check it here to go to plan. Head down. Okay, so here's the Poly 2 arrival. There we go. Pretty nice, easy arrival over the city. Straightforward. Oh wait, hold on. Flight plan. Here we go. Okay, Poly and that Poly. Then Loves. Yep, belt, and then right into our. We're going over the Deer Park VOR and right into our ILS approach. So this is kind of going around LaGuardia. That's what that's doing there. But yeah, looks good. Looks very, very good. We are set. And we have our charts here for Poly 2 arrival, so that is in place. We know exactly what our altitude requirements need to be when we are heading in there. So let me see, Poly 2 arrival. What are they expecting out of us here? As far as altitude. Okay, so Poly 2 arrival, we're looking Loves. Loves is the only, yeah, so Loves we need to be at 6,000. Exactly, I expect to cross at 6,000. And that's really the only one we have there. And that ALB is our Albany. I should have known that. That's Albany VOR. So we'll probably start descending there. That's probably a good descent. That'll be 60 miles from Loves. So yeah, 60 miles to descend, 30,000 feet. That should be more than enough. And yeah, pretty straight in approach. We go around LaGuardia there and come right into Kennedy. So pretty smooth. All right, 20 through 26,000 now for 36. I think Simbri took a bit of a high flight level for this short flight, but that's okay. Everything looking perfect. Everything's configured nicely. All is well. Passengers are happy. 95% satisfaction at the moment, so that's good. Excellent, excellent. Alright, let's get some tunes as we chill out on this short flight. Let's see what we have here. Put some tunes on in the meantime. As we hang, and then I doubt it will get some ATC on the way in. It's too short of a flight and it's pretty early, but later on today there's going to be a lot of action on Vatsim, so I might hop on later today as well. Oh, we just missed we just missed approach on Vatsim. Everybody's logging on now, so we just missed that. What a shame. That would have been fun. Tower's logging on, and just literally a couple of minutes later we missed all the action on Vatsim. So Tower from Montreal is on, approach is on. They have their ATIS up and running. What a shame. Yeah, we just missed it. Cool. Things should be starting to fire up a little bit. Newark is nice. Newark is active. They got tower, I think approach and ground right now, so that's looking good for Newark. it's all good. Maybe we'll get some New York action once we get there. We got a couple of minutes for those guys to hop on and give us some action there. So, all right, let's get some tunes. I think that's what I was going to do. Got distracted with all the action and controllers that are on coming up. Looking good. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back as we level off here. Alright, so engines are spooling down a little bit here, so that means we are probably leveling off. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Alright, so leveling off at 36,000. Real smooth right now on this flight. No issues, everything's good, clean. And flight plan is looking great. Very short flight though. I should have planned for 2 legs today, but this is good. Looking at our sim toolkit here on another screen, and I can see there's a lot of traffic in Kennedy. That's why I like coming to Kennedy. Always a lot of traffic there, so that's always fun. Somebody taking off runway 23, but they didn't announce the airport they're taking out of over in Vatsim, so not sure what airport that is. Newark looking alive, guys. If you are planning to fly anywhere, Newark on Vatsim, you got everything going on right now as far as controllers, traffic, so that's looking pretty nice. We got our coffee here. Oops, dropped my tablet with my Navigraph, which is so key, guys. You can, I don't know how you can fly without it. You can, but when you have controllers and they're telling you, you know, taxi this, taxi that, man, without this, I want to say it's nearly impossible, because Microsoft did a horrible job of being able to see the taxiway signs. Again, last time I was flying in sim was in Flight Simulator 98, and that looked much better. I don't remember having an issue, you know, trying to zoom in and see, okay, what taxiway is that coming up. I don't recall that at all. It was very clear. And we put a lot of hours in Flight Simulator 98, me and my brother, so we're just getting into it again. So it's still very fresh to everything here, but they definitely got to improve that somehow. But Navigraph helps a lot. Puts you on the map, shows you exactly where you're sitting at, what taxiway is coming up. I mean, it's just perfect. And then you don't have to be searching for charts too. So again, I'm not getting anything for bragging so much about Navigraph, but it just makes your flying so much enjoyable. Less headaches. All right, a lot of traffic in Boston. Someone is established in Boston, runway 22 left. Alright, we're coming up on that Albany VOR. We are about 40 miles out. Checking our flight plan here. Start planning our descent. So we need to be at Loves at 6,000. So Loves 6,000 based on our arrival, Paulie 2 arrival, and we should start descending. Let's see here. Yeah, I think Albany, as I mentioned before, I think Albany will be a good point to start descending, because that is 30, 60 from Paulie, which is PWR, Pauling arrival. Yeah, 60 miles, and then that's an extra, so 70 miles from Loves is what we're going to be right at Paulie. So that could be a good start to our descent. To lose 30,000 feet down to 6, and then by the time we get to Bridgeport VOR and Deer Park VOR, we can actually chill at 6 for some time there. Once we start getting close to Deer Park VOR, that's when we want to come down to about 3,000 or so. We'll look at our ILS. ILS right now, we planning for runway 3. Let me get the charts for that. So ILS approach runway 31 right, excuse me. Based on the winds, we'll check the winds again when we're a little bit closer, in case we got to make a change there. All right. Then we got a long taxi to the Delta Gate Terminal 4. We got to come all the way around because we're landing on 3 right, and they're a lot closer to 31 left. All right, so looking at our approach here for 3-1 right. So our ILS approach, looking at just preparing. We have to be at KTOD at 3,000. So, and KTOD is how many miles out of the airport? That is 11 miles out of the ILS. So 11 miles at KTOD. We want to be at 3,000 and intercept our ILS. We can actually do a shorter final too. We can intercept at Sula. So we've got a couple of options there as far as coming in. All right, very good. Let's look at our Pauling arrival here. We're coming up on Albany VOR. Let's check to see if anybody has logged on Vatsim for New York. I don't see anyone on. I'm drinking my coffee and I keep dropping the tablet. I gotta get a better stand. The stand is too weak for that tablet. Let's check how we are doing on our waypoint here. All right, so we're coming up on Albany, 10 miles out. I think this will be a good descent time for 6,000. So that's not bad. Let me throw in our JFK VOR. I'd like to know how far I am from the airport for communication purposes when we're in Unicom. Because people don't know I was talking to my brother. They don't know. You tell them, hey, you're on the Pauling, whatever arrival, descending this and that. They might not know what the arrival is. So you got to tell them, you're west of the airport, 50 miles out, 80 miles out, whatever it is. That's a lot more helpful and useful for these guys. Let's get a radio nav. I think 115.9. I fly in here so much if I get that right. 115.9. I believe is the JFK. Yeah, there it is, JFK VOR. So that's in, and let's turn that on over here. So that will bring our information 120 miles out. Yeah, about 80 miles is good to start the descent, but since we have to be at 6,000 at Loves, I think now is a perfect time to do that. So let's go ahead down to 6,000. Okay, let's throw that. Oops. There it is, down to 6,000. Too far out from the airport to be calling it now. So once we get about 80 miles out, we'll start calling that out. Alright, put my coffee somewhere else now so I don't drop the tablet as much as I was. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Alright, so going down to 6,000 guys for our arrival. Again, very short hop from Montreal over to Kennedy. Looking to eventually get up again later today. There's some events happening at on Vatsim. I think Washington is the one that's going to be very active, so I might be flying in with my brother there. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that one. I might stream that. We'll see how it goes. All right, back into our flight deck here. What do we have? We're looking good, down to 32,000. To hit Loves at 6. make this a little bit brighter. Is that all we got? Yep, that's it. Alright, so we're coming up on Atus. And then Pauling. After, then Loves, we gotta be at 6,000. We might have started descending slightly too late. I think that's what is that? 40 miles out? Let's see. Let's see how that goes. All right, folks, cruising down to 6,000. All right, we're turning here down to Pauling through 26. Did my camera stop controlling me? What happened here? Reset. There we go. Weird, it's not letting me control the drone. How come? Interesting. There's gotta be a reason for that. Drone oh, that's probably why. There we go. Is that it? Should follow. I gotta control my drone. Reset. Ooh, there we go. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Let's hop back in. Alright, yeah, we are high. What are we looking at? 21,000 for Loves at 6, and Loves is coming up pretty fast. Alright, looking at our, we do have a hole pattern at Loves. We can actually, you know, we should try that out. Let's get ready for that. Hole pattern at Loves to reduce altitude. There is a function here that I saw. I haven't used it yet. This will be a good time to see if that works. So here it is, hold pattern. Right, so let's check our computer. Computer hold pattern at Loves is, let's see if that is exactly what is in our charts. Our chart has 336 and 156. So, and it is a left turn. So let's see, can we change this to a left turn? Right, left turn. Okay, that's good, left turn. And we want to track here. It'll be 156. 156. All right, so let's see there. And then as far as time and speed, I do not have that on the chart. As far as time and distance. Distance, I'm not seeing the distance neither here. That would have been nice. Gotta find out how to get that information, because that could be helpful. So 336, 156 and 336 is what you're holding. I don't see the distance of the actual hole. Let me see if it's somewhere else in our charts. No, I don't see that. Sometimes you get the actual distance, time, and speed. Let's see. So let's see what happens if we insert this. But before we do that, before we start messing around here, I'm gonna keep my heading managed so it stays right here where it's supposed to go, in case it does something funky. And let's see if I insert this. Let's see how it's going to. Okay, so you put it in here. Oh, nice, 230. And then you can exit. Oh, that is beautiful. All right, is it gonna activate it as soon as we get there? Let's see. We'll try, guys. Let's do it. So we go ahead and let's go back to managed. Okay, let's see what it does when it gets to loves. And then here, I guess you hit this button for exit, right? And again, I'm just trying it out. Haven't done this before, but let's see. Let's see how that works out. All right, cool. Let's focus in, get our volume up here of our aircraft. Let's go ahead, turn down the music or off. As we focus on what we gotta get done. All right, here we go. We are setting up. So let's see. So we have our hold pattern on here. Hold speed 230 is nice. Let's see if I click on this, what does it do? Doesn't do anything. And then the course is 156. All right, that's the course. Or is the course going to be the opposite direction? Maybe that's 336. I don't know. We're gonna find out. All right, let's get our altimeter for New York. Let's go in here. Request our weather. Actually, we have good weather information. Still good. Let's look at this. We are looking at our altimeter for New York 2962. So 2962. 2962. 2962. There it is. Over here as well. 2962 as well. Let's see, guys. Let's see how it activates this hold pattern here. Let's take a look. I'm gonna go back to my flight plan and see how it does it here. All right, so here we are coming up at 10,000. We're coming up at loves. Let's see if it activates our hold pattern here. At the speed at 230. Okay, so there's the speed. It's coming on. See, slowing down. That's good. Okay. The descent is continuing. Slowing down now, so we just could get that speed. Okay, here's the turn. Okay. All right, turning good. Well, it's not the turn yet. I don't think it is. Hold on. I think it's lining up first with the heading that it needs, and then it might start the pattern. Let's see here. But so far, looking very good. So the hold is there. Let's see, is it going to do it, or is it going to do the speed? Let's see, I don't see no indicators of the actual hold taking place. Let's zoom in a little bit here. The speed, I got played. The speed reduced because we're under 10,000. It was not because of that. Oh, what a shame. I don't see it happening. It's going straight. No, it's going straight to the next one. VDR right here. Okay, we tried. Okay. Didn't quite work out. All right, we tried. We came in a little bit high. That's okay. We'll continue what we have to do here. All right, let's turn on our landing lights at this time. Taxi takeoff lights. Well, taxi lights can turn on. Runway turn off lights can actually, this could turn on a little later, but I did them now. That's fine. Seatbelt signs can come on now. Everything else here is looking good, guys. Let's prepare this bad boy for landing. Let's check our weather one more time. I don't think it has changed. I gotta get the actual times of when the weather changes. I should know that. Request weather. Let's do that. And we are down to 6,000. And we're expecting runway 31 right still at this time. That is our expectation there. Company information, once it's received, we'll check, see what we have there. As far as new information, we're leveling off at 3,000 on our way to the Bridgeport VR. There goes those bad boys starting up nicely. Let's make sure our flight plan doesn't do anything funky with this here. So I'm going to go make sure we go direct here, just so we remove any of this stuff that we have there, right? We don't want that kicking in later in our flight plan. New York Center is on. Let's go over to them. 1, 2. Oh no, that's flight following. What is that? NYFSS. Doesn't seem like. I'm not sure what that is.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
It's not. Doesn't show us the regular New York approach. All right, so we are 40 miles from the field, crossing the Bridgeport VOR. Expecting runway. Let's check the weather. MCDU, ATSU. Let's see here what we have. We still preferable runway 31. And yes, we are 270-20. Yeah, same information we had earlier. Okay, very good. Performance page. Everything is looking good here. We'll activate our arrival, or it usually activates on its own later. But we are looking good. Okay. Let's check our information here. We'll start getting down to 3,000. We want to be at KTOD at 3,000. So let's announce our position here. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is 40 miles off the field. We are at 6,000, expecting runway 31 right for approach at Kennedy. Okay. Very good. I got a thing here, but that was not from that person. That's the center. Okay, we should be going over some nice views here pretty shortly over the city. Let's take a look over there. Can't see it from where we're sitting at. Let's announce that we have views, right? Public announcement. A point of interest. Come into the city. All right, guys, setting up here. We are. Everything's looking very good right now. After we hit the Bell Park waypoint here, waypoint, we'll go ahead and start our descent down to 3,000. As we approach the city that never sleeps. Okay, everything's looking good. Let's get our checklist out, make sure we don't miss anything on our clean approach here so far this morning. Clean flight, very straightforward. Where is my checklist? Okay, there's the checklist. Okay, perfect. Alright guys, we're gonna start soon to head down to 3,000 for K-Todd. Alright, coming up on Bell, we should get a nice little turn here to the Deer Park VOR. Let's hop in here, guys, and take care of a few things. All right, we are looking good on the Deer Park VOR right now, so we get closer to the field. Still 42 miles out of the field. All lights are configured as they need to be. Everything is set for our approach. From Deer Park, we can actually take a, looking at our ILS, we can go straight to Sulab, heading 246. So maybe we'll do that. We'll get a tighter approach into Canada instead of going to K-Tock. K-Tock is all the way out there. We'll have to drop down to 1900, so we can do that. Let's start doing that now. Let's get down to 2,000 and be ready for that approach there. Excellent. Okay, very good. Let's call out our position here and our intentions. Where are we? We are at 35 miles out. Okay. 35 miles out, crossing the Deer Park VOR. Yes. And then from there we gotta head. We're gonna head straight to Sulab. Start plugging that in first, actually. Direct. We're gonna go direct Zula here. There it is. Beautiful. We have to do that a little bit closer though to that VOR. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is crossing the Deer Park VOR 35 miles east of the field, expecting runway 31 right, Kennedy traffic. We got a pirate here, but I think he made K-Tock for an ERJ. Okay, so we got a pirate here. Roger, thank you for that. Alright, we are heading down, guys, so a nice little pie rep there.
Traffic Rico 5710 is on a 10-mile final, ILS 31 right.
Alright, so we got 10-mile final, so we're going to slow up a little bit here. That complicates things a little bit here. 10-mile final. No, actually it should be fine. That's more than enough. More than enough space. We'll activate our approach and slow the speed down here. Because we're still 27 miles out to intersect that ILS, so that's okay. So we are 20 miles out. He is 10. That's more than enough space for him to get in there. All right, let's get some flaps up here so we can start stabilizing our aircraft. Nice and smooth. We are 23 miles out. Let me call that out so he knows where we're at as far as spacing. When we're looking for traffic, I don't see him yet. He should be somewhere in here. But I am not seeing him. 10 miles will be a K-tie. It's exactly about 10 miles. So he should be crossing us here. Let me call it out. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is 22 miles out, number 2 after traffic ahead of us. Kennedy traffic. Alright, let's slow down because I don't know how fast this guy's going. Let's throw another set of flaps, bring us down to at least 180 on the speed. And we are leveling down here at 2,000, so that's good. And we are looking for this traffic. He should be coming across here. He should be at our 12 o'clock. But I am not seeing no blinking lights. At night this would have been a lot easier to see, but we got the sun right in our direction here, so very difficult to see any aircraft's lights at the moment. Alright, we are sitting at 185. No, sorry, 215. Our flaps are... Whoa, what happened to our flaps? Why were our flaps all the way up?
Kennedy traffic, American 2428 heavy on established on 31 right localizer. About a 14-mile final, Kennedy.
14
Kennedy
miles.
traffic, Brickyard 5710's on the 5-mile final, ILS. Approach runway 31 right, Kennedy.
Alright, let's set up here. We're going to have to slow down because this guy's probably going to cut in front of us here. 14 miles out. So we are 16. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518. We're still 16 miles out for the ILS, so we'll let the traffic that's 14 miles out, we'll slow down so you can go ahead, and we'll be number 3. Kennedy traffic. Alright, I'm gonna take care of the speed here. I'm gonna slow down. Hopefully this guy can get going. And what I'm gonna do is, he's 14 miles out. I am going to turn this way and go to K-Tot, because that's gonna buy him a lot of time there. So we'll turn here. Oh, come on. Turn here. Goes 230. We'll go 22 actually. 232. And he's 14 miles out. Alright, so we got a heavy pushing back. We're fully configured here, guys. Our speed brakes are on, flaps are not full, they're on 3. That's good enough to maintain the nice speed that we have going here. What do we have as far as auto brakes can come on now? That is set, and we are looking good. We'll throw down the flaps, and we'll throw down full flaps in gear when we're established on the ILS and localizer, which should be coming up right here. There we go. We don't want to get in at that angle, obviously. We want to get in at 45 would be nice if we can. Again, still looking for traffic. I do not see the traffic. Yep. Take a quick look around.
Traffic, Victor 5710, vacated runway 31 right at Whiskey, taxiing to San Bravo 42, Kennedy.
That's good. One out the way, one more to go.
Canadian traffic, American 2420 heavy on a 5-mile final ILS. Doing right.
Oh, that's what we needed. 5 miles final. Excelente. He is in front of us, well ahead. He should be right over here somewhere. We can't see him, but that's where he should be. 5 miles final. And we will come up behind. We are on an 11-mile final, so we can go ahead. Once we get a little close, I'm going to do 45, intersect our ILS here. So we'll go up a little bit more here, and we'll start heading to 70. We could speed up now. Let's go 180 here, and then we can slow down again if needed. Let's do 180. Get going, and here, right about here, 270, intercept our ILS nicely. All right, very good. Go ahead, turn on the approach, guys. Let's get in here nicely. Beautiful turn as we come into our Kennedy. All right. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is on 9 miles final, runway 31 right, Kennedy traffic. Okay, so here we are, guys, leveled out nicely. Runway seems to be off a little bit here. I don't like the way this is looking as far as the ILS. Oh, there we go. This needs to be managed. That's why. Yeah, I was not correct there. Didn't take off the actual heading. So now it's gonna bank to the right and then to the left to get aligned with the ILS. At least that's it. That is what it should do on the approach, right? Let's see here. Trusting the computer to line us up nicely. Okay, we gotta come down. Let's head down here and let's activate our approach. We're coming in too fast. Let's slow it down. Let's do speed managed. Come on. There we go. Gears down. Full flaps. We are clear, guys. Let's go ahead and advise our staff we are getting ready to land. Let's get our view set. There we go. That's a little bit better. A little bit high. Let's see if the computer is going to bring us down here. They should. If not, I will take over. But we're trying to slow down a little bit. So we're the glide slow bug is a little bit up high at the moment. So let's see. We should have enough space to catch up here on that. So let's see. Completely forgot about the heading there. That was my mistake. I mean, not the heading, the altitude. And we are descending good, but I am going to take over here because we got this descent up just a little bit faster than where we are currently. So.
Kennedy traffic, American 2420 heavy, clear of doing right on 50.
Okay, very good. Here we are. Okay, let's bring it down nicely. We just need a little bit more of the descent. And then we'll call it out here. 3 mile final. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 on a 3 mile final, runway 31 right. Okay, very good. Very good. Let's line it up nicely there. We got the field in sight. Our altitude is good. We'll slow down our descent right here. Get down to about, I want to say, maybe 700 or so. I think it's a good one. 700, 600. Okay, how are the winds? We got a direct crosswind.
Delta 5518, just be aware there were pretty strong crosswinds right before touchdown.
Roger, thanks for the heads up. Delta 5518.
Same here.
Pretty strong crosswinds before you touch down on 31 right.
Alright, so we got some good pirate information there from our folks that just landed. Let's bring it in nicely here, guys. Okay, let's not get pushed around.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Kennedy traffic, Delta 326 Heavy on Kilo Fox, taxiing to runway 31 left.
Delta 326, can you give way to me? I just gotta squeeze into a gate right here.
No problem, I'll hold it right here.
Okay, we are exiting on Whiskey. Okay, here we go, guys. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is vacated runway to the left on Whiskey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York. The local time is 2:07 p.m. and it's currently about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile
Alright,
devices.
guys, we are
No problem,
going.
Delta 326 Heavy, taxiing via 31 left, sorry, via Kilo Fox, Juliet.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final
Alright, guys,
destination,
looking good. Very
thank you for
busy here
flying with
today.
us, and we
Love
hope
it.
to see you again.
Landing lights are coming off. Runway turn-off lights are good. Taxi lights are good. Strobe lights can come off. Seatbelt signs, of course, stay on. Everything's good. Brakes can come off here. Very good. And we can turn off our speed brake as well. Turn that off. Let's get this aircraft lined up here. All right, so that is all off. Flaps can come up. Beautiful thing. Let's announce we are taxiing to Terminal 4 via Alpha Kilo Foxtrot. Kennedy traffic, Delta 5518 is taxiing via Alpha to Terminal 4 Alpha Kilo Foxtrot. Alright, very good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That was an amazing approach. We didn't get the heavy crosswinds that we got the pirate on, but it's nice to see that people are, throwing that out there. That's pretty cool. But I think landing 22s might be better because the crosswind is really changing up here. You're not getting it from 270 like you were before. Although I didn't have the same speed of knots. So, alright guys, we're going to gate C34. That is our gate for today. Let's see if we can find it. Over at the Delta terminal here at Kennedy. Look at the trailers parked up here. Got some containers there. They look like 53-foot containers. 45 is a standard, but that looks pretty big there. Well, those look like Tesla trucks. They look very modern. All right, so we are looking good, guys. We got traffic coming up here. Do you guys see how the plane bounced off the taxiway? We're not even going fast, and we got that bounce. I have crashed on stuff like that before in the past. It's just ridiculous.
Kennedy traffic, Delta 326 Heavy, crossing runway 22 left at Juliet.
Alright guys, taxiing lovely here into our gate. Let's go ahead and turn on. I've never noticed all the trucks that are parked here on the side. Again, I've been landing here at night a lot, so let's go ahead and turn on our APU. There we go. We are going Kilo Foxtrot to find our gate C34. We are sitting on Alpha now, and if you are ever in JFK, Alpha is clockwise and Bravo, that is the outer ring, is counterclockwise. That helps a lot to be able to find your gates and be on the right side of things. So Alpha clockwise is the inner ring that I'm on right now. The outer ring is going to be Bravo, and there you want to be counterclockwise. Some charts have that info, other charts don't. The one Navigraph, the one I'm using now, doesn't have it, but I was able to find that chart somewhere else. Here's Kilo Foxtrot. Let's make our right turn. Let's go ahead and turn on our APU bleed for our APU there to get going. So 34, we got 38. Nice. We have 38, 36, 34 is right over there. So what I did was, before I started the simulator, I went in, I said I want to land on C34, right? I didn't put a flight plan, but I said I want to line up on C34, and I wanted to see if we came here, if we were going to have people waiting for us. And guess what? We don't. Look at this. Nobody's here waiting for us. Flight Sim did not take the time to calculate that we're arriving on this gate and bringing some people. Such a shame. Such a shame. That would have been nice though. I would have been a little bit surprised. Wow, that's a heartbreak there. A little bit surprised if they would have had that info there. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, we are fully parked at the gate. Let's go ahead, turn on our parking brakes. That can
Kennedy
come
traffic,
on.
Delta 326 Heavy, taking off runway 31 left via the Ds5 departure.
Let's go ahead and connect our jetway. Okay, here we go. Jetway, ground. Connect the jetway. There we go. Jetway is connecting to the back door. Okay, right? Did I see that right? I believe I did. Yeah, there we go. They're taking the back door here. Very nice. Loving JFK right now. Everything's looking great. Okay, so let's hop in here. Let's take care of a few things. First things first, let's turn off these bad boys. All right, so those are coming off. We can go ahead and turn off our taxi lights. Runway turn-off lights can come on. Beacon lights, we'll wait for our engines to power down here. We'll turn those off. Wing lights can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off now as well. And available external power can come on. Okay, looking good here. Engines are fully powered down, as we can see here. Let's go ahead and turn off our beacon lights. Runway turn off can be off as well. Beacon lights coming off, and we are good, guys. Excellent. This is a beautiful, beautiful flight. This is very, very nice. Yeah, love it. On a busy Kennedy airport. We had two in front of us. Few people taking off. We got one right there taking off as well. So yeah, this is very, very nice. Take a screenshot of that traffic there. It's very, very dope. I gotta get liveries for these aircrafts. All right, very cool, guys. There they go. All right, guys, we are all set. Let's go ahead. Our deboarding has begun. We are 3 minutes and 20 seconds late for this flight. As you can see here, still 93% satisfaction. I'm happy with that on this flight. We didn't get the crosswind we were expecting. It was not as strong as it was being reported. So we'll have to figure that out. What else? We are pretty much set. Just wait for our passengers to deplane here, and we will call it a day for today. This was fun, real nice short flight, nice and easy. Had a lot of fun with this one. Coming in when you have traffic like that, it's pretty dope. And we managed it well. It's a lot of communication. Sometimes you got people that just, you know, they just don't want to communicate like that unless it's with tower or controller. We had some great communication on the pilots coming in here today. All right, as we wait. How was our parking? Okay, we could have gone a little more forward. That's okay. Not bad though, straight in. Not bad, not bad. Let's get some action here while we wait. Let's get our catering truck to come in and reload the plane or unload it, whatever they have to do. Let's get the baggage service to come in and unload the bags. Oh no, what's the gateway going? We're not done with you. What's that about? Let's bring you back. Get the jetway back in place. Very nice. He just cut my wing off. Yeah. He teared up our wing there. I don't think he did it like that earlier though, right? Maybe he did. Who knows? Alright guys, that was a lot of fun. Can't wait for the next one, but I definitely gotta go take care of some other stuff before we do that. Alright, gear. Equipment going in when it should be coming out, that's alright. Oh, face boarding is complete. Okay, cool. Let's see what we have. That beast of an engine there. Alright, let's see what we got here, guys. Let's look at our flight and see how we did. So 93% satisfaction. Let's end our flight here. We have Delta 5518 A320. Oh, look at that guy. You alright, buddy? Alright, so Delta 5518 A320 Montreal to Kennedy, 58 minutes flight time, 157 passengers, 93% satisfaction. That's great. I thought it was smoother than that. 419. What did we get on? Let me see what we got on Sim Toolkit. 422. I thought it was smoother. I guess not. Baggage issues. Okay, yeah, definitely. So that guy, he is handling that truck. I understand that. All right, guys, we are set. Flight is in. Delta 5518 is completed. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and happy landings.